ito po yung nangyaring butuhan kanina sa Kamara patungkol po sa impeachment ni Sara Duterte. At bago po mangyari mga kababayan yung butuhan, naging mainit muna mga kababayan ito pong sagutan ni Leandro Libiste at saka po ni Congresswoman Jinky Luistro mga kababayan, at neto pong etong pagpapaepal din nito pong si Marcoleta. So eto, i-play muna natin yung kay Leandro Libiste kasi out of the topic na yung itinatanong niya kay Congresswoman Jinky Luistro. So ito, i-play po natin.
This, inasmuch as we do not abide in selective.
Recognize.
Magandang
You have
hapon
3
po
minutes.
sa aking kababayan, Madam Chair. Madam, is selective justice justice or injustice?
We are not abiding with selective injustice.
Tama.
Inasmuch as we do not abide in selective accountability. And I have mentioned that in my sponsorship speech.
So selective justice is injustice. Therefore, if we hold some to account, we should hold all to account.
That is correct.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Would you support the House resuming the flood control investigations?
Mr. Speaker,
Out of the topic mga kababayan, ng pinag-uusapan, impeachment na isinampa laban po kay Sara Duterte, pero ipinapasok niya yung issue ng flood control.
distinguished
Para tirahin na naman mga kababayan itong sina Recto at itong sina Guardiola at yung iba pa na mga hindi niya kasundo.
colleagues, in our response to the mandate of transparency and accountability, we have to distinguish between an impeachable official and non-impeachable official.
I'm asking for your personal position on
For
this.
impeachable official, Mr. Speaker, we follow the rules of impeachment, both of the House of Representatives and of the Senate. For non-impeachable official, it will depend on the nature of investigation or case which the gentleman from the 1st District of Batangas wishes to initiate.
Let me reiterate the
Nevertheless,
question, Madam.
Mr. Speaker, there is proper forum, there is proper rules
Tama.
that apply to every remedy that is given to the Filipino people.
So may I ask again, Madam, would you support the House resuming the flood control investigations?
Mr. Speaker, may I be recognized?
Majority Leader.
While
parang nga siya may
the
saltek,
concern
no?
of the Honorable Leviste to pursue accountability
Para talaga siya mga kababayan may saltik. Siguro naman alam niyang out of the topic yung itinatanong niya, pero ipinipilit niya pa rin talaga. Para nga tirahin yung mga politikong hindi niya kasundo. Diba? Parang hindi siya nakakaintindi.
in all matters involving Congress and the government itself. May I request the gentleman from Batangas not to stray from our deliberations involving the resolution.
So the House does not want to make a statement today on whether it wishes to resume the flood control investigations.
Mr. Speaker, we will not make any statement outside our deliberations on the impeachment complaints.
I remind Representative Leviste to
Thank you.
confine
I will move
your
to my next
interpellation and question to the resolution under consideration.
I will move to my next topic. Thank you. Do you support transparency in the use of public funds?
Definitely, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I heard that on March 18, some members of Congress got Easter break
Wala din
bonuses
sa
or
topic.
additional MOOE of 2 million pesos or more, and those who do not support the impeachment did not get this extra MOOE. Do you know anything about this, Madam Chair, and how much MOOE have you gotten this year?
Mr. Speaker, I deny the allegation of the honorable gentleman from Batangas, but it is my observation as well that the statement is no longer relevant to the subject matter of this impeachment.
Madam
proceeding.
Chair, I just want to make this clear before the members of Congress cast their votes. Because there is, first of all, confirmed information that some members of Congress got 2 million pesos on March 18. But on the impeachment,
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Chair, just on the impeachment,
Alam niyo mga kababayan, sa totoo lang ha, yung style ni Kiko Barsaga, ni Leandro Libiste at saka ni Paulo Marcoleta, iisa lang. Iisa lang po yung galawan nila.
Just
Majority
on,
Leader.
on the
Mr.
impeachment,
Speaker, the Honorable Legarda Leviste
just on the
is
impeachment, Mr.
free
Chair.
to speak his mind after the voting, so long as
Mr.
we
Chair,
stay.
just on the impeachment, Senator Amy Marcos said those who vote for the impeachment will get 20 million pesos. And I just want to make it clear if this is
Yung sinasabi niya dito, ang source niya, yung ka-fake newsan po ni Amy Marcos.
True or not? Because if it is true, then it should be made public. And if some are getting the 20 million and others are not getting the 20 million, then it should at least be fair that everyone who votes gets 20 million, and those who do not vote hopefully should also be given that, because this is taxpayers' money and should not be allocated on the basis of your vote on the impeachment.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of all the members of the House of Representatives, I categorically deny any statement made by
This
the
is what Senator Amy Marcos said.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. May I request the Honorable Leviste to proceed with this interpellation
Okay.
regarding the resolution and the articles of impeachment.
I have one.
Ang layo kasi nung itinatanong niya. Di ba nagbase siya doon sa fake news ni Amy Marcos, mga kababayan, na meron daw nakukuha yung mga kongresista na 20 million kapalit daw po ng pagboto ng yes sa impeachment ni Sara. Eh wala namang katotohanan yon, dahil nga nung sinabi po yan ni Amy Marcos, wala naman siyang katibayan o wala man lang siyang ebidensya na sinabi, talagang laway lang. Yung ebidensya ni Amy Marcos, laway lang, walang dokumento.
One last topic on this, which is, for the sake of the other members of Congress, is it true or not true that those who vote against the impeachment will lose benefits for their vote? So that before we cast our votes, we will know whether doing so will result in us losing our benefits or not.
Mr. Speaker, may I be recognized once more?
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the House, we categorically deny any such allegations, and we would like to thank the Honorable Ligarda for his pursuit of accountability and
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
transparency.
I would like to
Honorable-
thank you for putting it on the
Honorable
record.
Ligarda,
That Mr.
your
Chair
time
actually
is up.
made a
I'll
very
give
good
you
thing.
one last question.
No one should lose their benefits for their vote today. And lastly, I would like to ask if the House Committee on Accounts and the DBM can release all data on the budgetary
Diba?
releases for MOOE or for infrastructure or any other budgets so that we can ascertain whether it is true or not what Senator Amy Marcos said. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Di ba? Wala sa hulog, mga kababayan eh. Wala sa hulog ang sinasabi ni Leandro Lebiste. Siguro kaya nagkakaganito siya, mga kababayan, kasi sobrang laki na ng problema niya. 'Di ba? At kung magiging presidente si Sara Duterte, mga kababayan, yung problema niya, yung mga kaso niya, eh alam niyo naman 'yan. Ganun naman talaga mga Duterte, nililinis ang problema na mga kaalyado po nila. So kaya siguro isinusulong nila, mga kababayan, na wag matuloy yung impeachment at sinasabi nila lagi na walang basihan. Dahil nga siguro may mga pananagutan din sila na malilinis yung pananagutan nila sa pag-aakala nila na kapag ka nanalo si Sara, eh yung mga kaso po nila maibabasura lahat. Lalo na't alam naman natin na matindi rin yung kasong kinakaharap nito pong si Leandro Lebiste. So ngayon, mga kababayan, ito pa yung isang paepal. Diyan po sa Congress kanina nung pinag-uusapan yung impeachment ni Sara Duterte. Kasi nga, pinagtawanan. Ito pong si Paulo Marcoleta, kaya yung mga tumawa sa kanya, sinabihan niya ng mga hinakot lang daw.
So, Madam Sponsor, wala pong maipakita na dokumento.
Eto ha, napahiya siya dito, mga kababayan. Napahiya siya kay Congresswoman Jinky Luistro.
Ang distinguished sponsor authorizing the committee to conduct hearings during
Mr.
adjournment.
Speaker, if I may continue, it seems to this representation that the honorable gentleman is not listening. I have cited already that the House of Representatives passed a
Order.
resolution.
Oh, di ba?
Order, please. Silence.
That's why I'm asking for a resolution. Give me the copy.
May I request for a 30-second suspension?
Madam Sponsor,
Session
distinguished
suspended.
Mr. Speaker, ang
Siyempre, masakit mapahiya.
Session resume. But
May I
before
be
that,
recognized, Mr. Speaker?
Before that, Majority Leader, I'd like to remind the people in the gallery, please observe strict silence. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, ganyan din po ang karanasan ko sa komite. Meron ding audience participation. May palakpakan, may hiyawan din po. Kaya hindi na po bago sa akin itong ginagawa ng mga hakot ng mga audience na ito.
Yan o. Kasi napahiya siya, mga kababayan eh. 'Di ba, napahiya itong si Paulo Marcoleta. Kasi hindi talaga siya nakikinig, mga kababayan, noong mga panahong nasa sa plenary. Nasa sa hearing pa lang to, nasa proceedings pa lang itong usapin na ito. Hindi niya pinapakinggan. Kaya pagdating dito sa plenary, mga kababayan, sinubukan niya magpa-epal. Ang problema, nauwi lang sa napahiya po siya. Kasi lahat po ng ibinabato nila, nasasagot po ni Congresswoman Jinky Luistro. Pero mga kababayan, tandaan po natin kahit ilang beses po nilang tinutulan ng tinutulan yan, ang impeachment po ni Sara Duterte ay nauwi pa rin po sa na-impeach etong si Sara. Sabi nga nung iba, mga kababayan, 257 yung bumoto para ma-impeach po etong si Sara. At si Sara po, mga kababayan, ay officially impeached na dito po sa Kamara. So ngayon, gaya ng sabi ko, mga kababayan, kapag ka nakakuha ng sapat na boto at na-impeach etong si Sara Duterte, pwede ko nang tawagin na fake news peddler eto pong si Jamie Bondoc. Di ba sabi ko babalikan kita, Jamie Bondoc? O ngayon, fake news peddler ka. Sabi mo, hindi makakakuha ng sapat na boto sa Kamara. O bakit umabot ng 257 votes yung bumoto ng mga kongresista para ma-impeach etong si Sara Duterte, yung in favor para papanagutin etong si Sara. So, ibig sabihin, Jamie Bondoc, isa kang malaking fake news peddler. Diba, abogado ka pa man din. Pinagkakalat mo nung nakaraan, malabo makakuha ng 1/3. Eto na nga mahigit pa sa 1/3 yung nakuha. Diba? Kasi nga, ang sinasabi ng iba mga kongresista, mga kababayan, matibay yung ebidensya laban po kay Sara Duterte. Lalo na yung ill-gotten wealth, mga kababayan. Tapos ang pinakamatindi pa dito, sabi ni Robilin, 255 daw. Sabi po nung iba, 257 po, may nadagdag pa daw pong 2. Pero ang pagkakaalam ko nga, 255 nga po yung bumoto. So yun, mga kababayan, kung makikita nyo, alam nyo yung pinakamatindi pa dito, bumoto rin si Toby Tiangco ng yes para ma-impeach etong si Sara. Diba, yung mga hindi natin inaasahang buboto ng yes, mga kababayan, bumoto ng yes. Katulad nga nitong nito pong si Toby Tiangco. Bumoto siya ng yes para ma-impeach po etong si Sara Duterte. Ganun po katindi, mga kababayan. Nag-yes etong si Toby Tiangco para ma-impeach etong si Sara. So ngayon, mga kababayan, pakinggan po natin etong announcement kanina nung nakuha na po yung bilang kung ilan ba ang bumoto para ma-impeach etong si Sara at kung ilan yung hindi bumoto at kung ilan yung nag-abstain.
With 255 members voting in the affirmative, 26 against, 9 abstention, House Resolution number 989, together with the findings, conclusion, recommendations contained in Committee Report number 261 are hereby adopted.
Ayan, Pak.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Representative Bienvenido.
With
Ayan diba napakaliwanag, mga kababayan. 255 pero may nadagdag pa daw pong 2. Kaya umabot ng 257 yung bumoto in favor. Daw po para ma-impeach etong si Sara Duterte. Ganyan po katindi, mga kababayan. 'Di ba? So ngayon si Sara Duterte po officially impeached na po sa Kamara. At gaya nga ng sabi ko, yung mga hindi pa nagsasubscribe dyan, mag-subscribe na kayo kasi hindi tayo lumabas na fake news. Kasi nangyari 'Di ba? Nangyari talaga, mga kababayan. So ngayon, kung kayo po ang tatanungin, sa inyong palagay, mga kababayan, dapat na ba mag-convene ang Senado once na ma-transmit na po sa kanila bukas yung article of impeachment, mga kababayan? So comment below na lamang po kung ano po ang masasabi nyo. Hingil po dyan sa usapin po na yan.